Hello, my name is Emily, and I'm going to be interviewing Kat about disabilities.
Hello.
So, do you know what disabilities are?
Yeah. Learning disabilities when people have problems, be it either mental or physical.
Yeah, so basically, the definition of disability is a physical or mental handicap, especially one that prevents a person from living a full normal life or from holding a gainful job. Are you aware of any disabilities, or tell me ones that you know?
Well, there's the icon one where this guy, the icon with the one with the guy in the wheelchair in the parking lot. Okay, but other things I said depression. There's hearing. There's also blindness. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, those are all handicaps. So there's for example, there's visual impairment, there's hearing impairment, movement disorder, or language impairment, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about them?
Well, naturally, I feel not necessarily pity, but like it could have been better for them,
Yeah. So, because you feel that, do you know anyone with a disability, whether it be mental, physical?
Lately, yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell more about it?
Um, Disabilities. There's a lot of people around school.
Oh. Do you know maybe anyone with a physical impairment? Maybe like your grandma, grandpa. Maybe they have a wheelchair. They have trouble getting around.
Physical. I have my old aunt on my dad's side. She needs that little wheel thingy. She just goes around because something about her hip.
Mm. Do you think gender matters when someone has a disability, or like maybe how it will affect a person?
Yeah, because society's biased within men and women, so I'm pretty sure it would also affect it with people who have disabilities, and naturally people who are just walking around. Women and men get different opinions.
Who do you think maybe gets treated better?
Let me see. I believe that the women probably get treated better, and the men not so much because, well, I think, younger people or older. Yeah.
Well, basically, actually, the women get kind of treated worse rather than the guys getting treated worse.
Oh, yeah?
Because you know how already in society, women are already viewed as very like weaker and not they're already not as equal as the men. So because women now that they have a disability and they're not very capable of doing anything with it, like they if something happens to them, they're not able to tell, not able to like move around or say anything, right? So they get actually women get treated worse rather than the men.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really good insight. Thank you, Emily.
So do you think because someone has a disability, it makes them gives them a higher chance of living in poverty?
Yes, of course. Because people with disabilities, people look down on them because they have a defect, and that hinders their ability to work in skill.
Yeah. According to research, the poverty rate is two and a half times higher than the people without disabilities, and people who are in poverty longer periods of times most likely do have a disability. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um. Do you think that people with disabilities have the same rights as us?
In a way, they might, they do have privileges different from us, but they also have like worse conditions than us because of their disability. It affects their living life, and they're given privileges such as the parking spaces
Mm-hmm.
and like other stuff. I keep forgetting, but like it's like for them basically, and they get priority, not us.
Do you think that they should get more privilege because they're disabled? Or they should have more equality just like for us? Or maybe we should have privileges as well?
Well, that depends because privilege. D- People with disabilities, they should get some because normal people, they can function correctly, and it's not their fault that the disabled people are disabled.
Mm-hmm. So basically to sum this up, what are your overall thoughts on disabilities?
It's cool. It's not cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay then. Thank you for letting me interview you.
Yeah, thank you, Emily.